Well, it looks like one of my teachers at Actor Studio Drama School, New School University. His name is Ethan Hawk. He's a guest teacher when James Lipton was doing he was a dean. He's doing a little show on FX called Lowdown out in Oklahoma and Tulsa. I don't know if they're shooting it down there, but they might be. They could be shooting it here. Who knows? But I saw something that looks pretty fun. It's got that Peter Dinklage guy in it, maybe, and some guy that worked with the Coen brothers. Yeah, it's kind of got that kind of feel. Kind of like one of them detective stories. A guy named Lee Rayburn, based on a real journalist doing an investigation, suicide, whatnot. It looks pretty good. Might try it out and watch it. It's on FX, but I got it on Hulu. I got a deal on Hulu, 30-day free trial kind of thing. Been watching some Hulu and things like that. It's the only thing that really caught my attention today. Go pick up a pizza. Got a large pizza at Pizza Hut with 3 toppings for $10. Well, I thought about reactivating my Backstage account, which I did fiddle with it the other day. Looks like I got a family looking at the nice F-18 Hornet for this Easter. Yeah, I might bring it back up on Backstage and see if I can mess around there, see if they got any auditions going out there in Oklahoma or whatever, because they always rewriting stuff, and I just go in there and do some kind of Sam Shepard monologue or something like that. See if they want to put me on board. Then if I get a chance to run a Peter Dinklage, I just offer them the novel rib. So hey, it's a possible screenplay and it's a novel. And I'm on page 96, and it's got a character in it called the Dwarf, also known as Guy Littleman. He's got another name. He's got various names. He's got a pseudonym, but Doc Shelby is his name. But yeah. No, I probably could send him just one of the clips of me talking like this. I could be in there doing a Oklahoma show, Lowdown. That's me talking like this, and basically I get the real accent down and stuff. However they want to do. Sometimes I twist it a little too tight, make it a little too hickey, but it's fun and stuff. So let's do that, and get going in there, then maybe try to get a little screenplay going on, and then turn that into a movie. And Matthew McConaughey shows up, and everybody's getting crazy. Looks like we're going with the cheeseburger and the McDouble. I got a free McDouble. Oh, whoa. Okay, never mind. Give me 2 cheeseburgers and a McDouble. Cadillac. closer to what Shep camps in Alaska. About that size. And I saw a really good King Kong versus Godzilla. I don't know how old it is. I don't think it's too old, but it's really complex to talk about. It's Godzilla. He's in a different zone in the earth, taking out his enemies. And then there's King Kong, who's in a thing called, like, it's like Middle Earth, or they have a name for Hollow Earth or something like that. And they're both doing their thing, and they both have enemies they have to conquer, and then they join teams. In the end, they have to kind of fight it out a little bit, but then they join teams, and they go to the Middle Earth to prevent the world from destroying. And they have to work with these. They're kind of like Native Americans of the. Well, they're not Native Americans. They're natives of the Hollow Earth. It's like a Native American tribe, though, a little bit, but they've got these weird crystals and stuff like that. And there's all these other King Kongs that are building the Hollow Earth. Hundreds of these different King Kongs that he has to fight. It's pretty good. They got 5 for $5. Looks like you get 8. You get 4 drums and 4 thighs for $6.99, and all that's $5 right there.
Your savings is $12.45.
All for $11 with the chicken. Chicken's somewhere in there. My sound cut off for a little bit. I got some chicken.
I hit my head real hard. I woke up in a jar.
Spicy.
On top of his blue metal shelf full of trinkets. He dust me off each day. I'm made of porcelain clay. I'm feeding
before anybody wants to be associated with Kanye West again.
Another person from London, England, who works in avionics. I asked him if he's a Gary Oldman fan.
so
she was 19 when she did this recording for NPR.
And here
Dancing with the wolves. It's running with the wolves.
and my skin
Running.
still feel really shiny. I'm running with the wolves tonight. I'm running with the wolves.
This band meant to me when I first used to go and see fellow I've cleaned.
They're real nice homes.
Young Navajo girl washes in the river, her skin so
Back there in my first marriage, I lived right off here off Mustang. I wrote a short story here called Blind Crossing, and probably a screenplay or two, and a play. But You turn north on Beverly right here. I lived in 2 different areas. We ended up moving, and they look different, but these are duplexes right there. Lived there for a while, and I substituted for Crowley Independent School District, and lived there for a while. But when I first moved here a long time ago, 2004, met my first wife. Lived off this area right here, Tarrant. And I don't know if that church was there. Probably wasn't. That's a new church there. But right here, little 10-set complex. I lived in this one right here. Wrote a little bit there. Wrote some songs there and stuff like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Supposedly a hitman for the Army lived right there. Then there was a guy in pest control. I think he lived right there. They found him dead in a hotel. And there's a guy that worked for the fire department right there. I think John lived there, I think. Or did he live there? He might have lived there. And the other guy might have lived there or there. I think he lived there. John lived there, I think. No, John lived there, I think. Yeah, John lived there. The other guy in the Army, I think he lived there. I don't remember that there. And then another guy named John. There were 2 Johns that lived there, maybe 3. And then Sarah lived on the other side. And I worked across this way at Film Pack, plastic manufacturing place. When I first got there, where it says bread and butter, I worked there at a place called Tony's. It's not there anymore. Actually, no, it was where it says donuts. Yeah, that's where it says donuts. That was Tony's. And then I worked over at Film Pack. This used to be the biggest ghetto gas station in Crowley. Turned it into a 7-Eleven right across the tracks right there. They turned it into a 7-Eleven. Kitty, I'm trying to edit. What? Oh, Kitty. Let me edit. I got a rollback of 40 cents. So I'm gonna go ahead on 337. That's really good. I'm not gonna fill up. I'm only gonna do this because of a rollback. Well, what I paid, which is 40 cents off, because I texted a number. You get 40 cents off when you text a number. Paid $3.47, I think, or I don't know, I have to look. And I got one of my favorite cookies and one of my favorite drinks. Today I learned there's a dog out there that lived 29 years. But they had a cat that lived 39 years. Ow! A kitty. Freaking Kia. Yeah, Lowdown, Ethan Hawke's character's followed by IKEA. He's making some kind of complaint about IKEA. Can't tell if it's real or fake or, oh yeah, it's a hellhound right there. Right on the top of the St. Anne's Roman Catholic Church. I don't know if I got that one. That's a hellhound right there. You can't really see it. Yeah. Let me see if I can turn around. There he is. Anyway, right on the top of this is St. Anne's Catholic Church. It's a Roman Catholic Church. I tried to record it earlier, but it was turned off. I was here back when no one knew who Bradley Cooper was. Before 2009, it was like we left in 2007. I think we arrived in Fort Worth 2007. We lived here for 2004, 2007, which is a couple of years. Yeah, it was about 2004 to 2007. Then I moved back to Fort Worth. But over this hill over here is the Roman Catholic Church, St. Anne. They took the cross off the top of it, probably because of weather issues. And then later on, he'd do Hangover, and that was when he was a big deal. Got a David Lynch short called Rabbits. She's 90 years old and she moved. The movers just moved everything. She wanted to move away from the pool and get her dog a better backyard. She's 90. She's gonna go home and rest. She's been up since 4 in the morning. Freaking Grand Central Station around here all of a sudden. Just, dang, pulled over to look at Wilco thing.
Was cute for you to kiss. if I leave. At least that's what I caught it from you. I still think we're serious.
South Carolina.
All time. Liquid sad. Maybe I won't feel so free. Won't be so free.
So what you do when you got pork ribs at home ready to be cooked, but you don't got barbecue sauce, you can go buy QT and get yourself like an egg roll for $1 or something, and just get a bunch of barbecue sauce and put it in ramekins.
Either way,
and we'll get that barbecue sauce. Oh, we'll get it. We're gonna get it with the we're gonna get ourselves what's called an egg roll. Lots of barbecue sauce with the egg roll thing. It's like we're going with the buffalo chicken. We're gonna go home and eat some pork ribs the day after Easter, and I got myself some barbecue. Well, I just took what was left of the barbecue. It was like squeezed them out, kind of going, so it's like, I'll just take the rest of that. And I just got one of them chicken things I can get, like a little chicken dessert kind of thing when I eat that barbecue ribs and whatnot. I got plenty of chips because I got $5 chips at Tom Thumb. And we'll head home and get some pork rib going on. And maybe try to find Tabitha.
Alright, we gotta get rid of the squash.
This is all my stuff. This is the Moby Dick right
What?
I have not seen it in so long. It's a little early for me to bring it.
Ooh, hope he's not gonna try to make it. Let's see what's on.
Please quit it!
I was very...
Why are you eating again? That food doesn't have a nutrition. That's why you
tomorrow is a holiday. But I want to go up in Manhattan tomorrow. I want to practice. Sunday, I expect no one to be here, and I am that.
Could eat it with rice.
Even if you're on the street, you kind of don't want to be seen. You know what I mean? This I'm gonna try to get one of those super blanket sandpapers so that I can pack up that stand inside.
That was fine. I gave you the end piece. Is that okay?
I'll try one solution at a time on a little bit of a little patch up there. See what works. The store's metal to a beer, which says on this thing. Well, this ain't metal, but it does leave a little bit of a cloud itself, although it's not nearly as pronounced as what I'm getting rid of. I feel like I should not be doing this in the rain, though. So we do have a potential solution here. I should probably put this on a drill bit and wait for the rain to die down. My phone says the rain should die down in about a half hour. So I can let it inside over there for a bit. Come back up here again. Still raining there. I don't know how long this is gonna last, but you can see where I tried to erase some of that sandpaper portion of that stain. It is better than it was before, I think, but there is somewhat of a darker cloud. It just kind of like, you know, it's not perfect, but it's